Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, it's my face, so it's another chit chat. Not a long one, just a quick one. Feeling a bit flat today. Don't know why. I probably can guess at a couple of reasons why. But I'm trying to just push all that to the back of my head and focus on all the good things that are going on around me, but it's been tough. I have these times where it's tough. And they usually come after I've had a real busy period of time. So, like, I've been busy, really busy. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week. Today, yes, I had things to do. Ruby went for a vaccination. Found out this should have been her last one, but she's got to have one more because the vet, or the Lost Dogs home where we got her from, does a different vaccination schedule to the vets that we are now taking her to. So they want to make sure she's fully covered. So in a month she goes back and she has another one, which I don't mind. I want to make sure she's fully covered with her vaccinations and that. I want to give her the best she can have, or the best I can afford to give her, I should say. So yeah, I had that to do today. Jarrett, my eldest, he had cricket training, so I took him to that. But it wasn't like the last few days where I've been really, really busy, no time to think or sit. And then I often find that busy, 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 and then that slightly quieter day, and my mood changes. Don't know why. Don't know if other people find that suffer depression or any of those sort of mental illnesses, that you're fine and you're really, really busy. Like last week, I wasn't busy at all, but it was constant. I was constantly on my own. This week, I've constantly been with someone and busy. And then today it changed and it was like hitting a brick wall. So yeah, bit flat. But had a great day yesterday at the zoo. Absolutely fantastic day. It was beautiful. It got to 26 degrees Celsius. Sun was out. Beautiful picnic. There is a video coming. I did do snippets of videos and then I put them together last night on my laptop. Once I figured out, I don't know why, from the tablet to the laptop, imported the photos and the videos. When it comes to my mobile phone, because I use both, pardon me, I use both, it'd only import the photos off my mobile, wouldn't import the videos that I'd made. So what I ended up having to do was pardon me, use Facebook Messenger, and I sent them to my elder son so that when I got on my laptop, they were sitting in Messenger where I'd sent them, and I could save them to my computer that way. So that was it took me ages to figure that out, because email-wise, it was only letting me email one video at a time. Now I think there was 10. Pardon me. Yeah, 10, like short, real short, 38, 40-second clips. But it only let me send one at a time. So I had to look for an easier way to do it, because otherwise I would have been there all night. And the reason I can do that is I actually have two emails. My one for YouTube, which is my Gmail, and then my everyday one, which is my big pond. So yeah, still got this froggy. I think it might be a little bit of hay fever. The wind here, yesterday the wind was coming from the west or north. It was warm. Today it's coming from the south and it is like ice. There's blossom flowers everywhere. And that, and it just seems to, I just get like a tickle. But, it'll be right. I'll just have a sip of drink. My flat day pick me up, which is hot milk. And this one's got Jarrah chocolate or whatever it is, the coconut flavoured one, which is really nice. So just checking, my cat's under my desk. You're all right under there, baby? Miss Lucy? Yeah? She's taken a few lessons off Ruby. She bites. She's always bitten, but it seems since Miss Ruby's come along, she bites more. But she's just sitting under there all scrunchy it up. No, she just bit me. Oh, Lucy, no, naughty girl. So, yeah. I don't know why she's in here with me. She's not meant to be in this room. But I shut the door and I turned around and there she was. So, yeah. Thought I'd show you the box that I was talking about the other day that I put tissue paper on and Mod Podged. Didn't turn out too bad. I don't know what to do about the sticking. Whenever I use Mod Podge, it seems to stick. Am I doing something wrong? Can someone let me know? Because this box is now all sticky. It's not though, it's dry. It's drier than dry. But when I close it up, you get it, like after a few minutes of it sitting, it gets sticky. So, yeah, that's my box that I was talking about. It was just a plain brown cardboard, you know, that cardboard brown colour box. And I was going to just do like one colour all over. And then I thought, no, I would do little bits. And I bought all the tissue paper at the same shop, at the same time, same brand and everything. But this hot pink or bright pink one, because there is pale pink. There's the pale pink there and then the bright pink. It was totally different to the rest of the tissue paper. Like the rest of the tissue paper went transparent when it got the Mod Podge and that on it. This pink one, it didn't. It was like, it was tissue paper, but thick tissue paper. So, I don't know. But I'm hoping that the person who is getting this as part of their challenge at packaging likes it and finds another use for it afterwards. Otherwise, they can just throw it in the bin. But I just thought it was cute. Something to do that's different from what I normally do. Yeah, there's not really much else. I was feeling flat and I thought, well, come on, make a video, show my box, talk about feeling flat. I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't understand it myself. As I've said, I was fine all week. Went to bed last night. Brain started ticking over. Couldn't sleep. I was going to get back up and craft. And then I thought, no, but because I've got to get up in the morning to take Ruby to the vet. So I need to be asleep so that I'm not too tired to take her to the vet and do the cricket training and all that. But I've just been flat. If someone says the wrong thing to me today, I think I'm going to burst into tears. That's how I'm feeling. Overwhelmed. And just, yeah. It's weird. It's weird because I've had such a good time of it in the last few months. I don't understand it. I really don't. And I don't like it. If any of you have the same sort of issues, you can probably understand how frustrating it is that you're doing so well and you're doing fantastic. And then all of a sudden you hit that brick wall and it's like, what's happened? But I've stopped. I used to get to feel like this and then I'd think, yeah, I'm just a big fat failure. That is how I thought of myself. Now I don't think that anymore. The negative does start to come into my head. That is one of the things that my psychologist and I are working on, is stopping the negative thoughts. Because as I've said before a couple of times in different videos, for nearly 23 years, there was a lot of mental and emotional abuse. And it was all negative. Everything that was said to me was negative. You know, you're lazy, you're this, you're that. you're lucky to have me. No one else will ever want me. Look at yourself. Who would ever want you? That sort of thing. And when I start to feel this way, I start to think like that. But I'm learning to push that aside and accept today is a flat day. But I'm now looking, well, maybe doing a video would make me not feel so flat. And I actually feel better now. Even though it's only been 10 minutes, I feel better now than what I did at the beginning. So I hope you don't mind. I know my channel's basically for crafting, but part of my reason for doing my channel was for me to heal and to get out there for people who do suffer depression, who do suffer mental illness, and that you're not alone. Other people are feeling like you do, because that is the biggest thing with this depression, anxiety, all these mental illnesses and that, is how alone you feel when you're going through it. If I can make one of you happy or make one of you feel not so alone, and for you to know that there is someone else going through the same thing. And I'm not the only one. My mum often says to me, if you could fly above all the houses in your area, take all the roofs off so you could see in every house, there'd be that many people feeling and going through the same things you do every day. But because we live in our little houses, in our little building blocks, along all the streets, we don't see it. And until someone is willing to step out there and say, this is what I'm feeling, this is what I'm going through, this is how I deal with it, this is, maybe you could try this, or I could say to you, guys, I'm feeling like this. What do you think I should do? And get some advice from you guys. I don't understand a lot of what I go through myself. There's a lot that I do. I'll admit, my psychologist has said to me that I can self-analyze very well. I know where a lot of my issues come from and the cause and all of that. And if it was someone else telling me, I could give perfect advice. And she said, because she often will say to me, and what if I'll say something to her and she'll say, now if you were someone else had said what you just said to you, like what I just said, if someone else had said it to me, what advice would I give? And I'll say the advice that I would give. And she said, yeah, well, that's spot on. When are you going to start doing it yourself? So sometimes what we know and our smarts, I guess you'd call it, our knowledge of solutions, all that sort of stuff, we can help everybody else. But it is so hard to take your own advice. It is so hard to follow your own advice. I try, but it doesn't often work. So, yeah. That is all for now. I feel much better. Thank you for listening. If you've listened to the end, thank you so much. Yeah, and if you don't like these chit-chatty videos, just skip over them. I will be back crafting soon. I'm going through the process of sorting everything out. I bought some boxes the other day with lids to put my stuff in, to make my storage shelves and that more useful. Because at the moment, there's a little bit on the bottom of the shelf, and then you've got all this space above it you can't use, so it's dead space. So I bought lidded containers so I can stack them and get more use out of my shelves. And be more organised and know where things are. And yeah, so anyway, I'm going to get out of here. This is now nearly 15 minutes. God, I can talk. Anyway, I'm going to say those words. I hope you're healthy, happy and having fun, and I'll catch you soon. Bye for now.